Lloydminster.
Mr. Speaker, this government is sending Albertans mixed messages on coal. The Health and Environment Ministers tell Albertans that coal is bad, it's dirty, and to save the planet, we must stop using it to generate electricity. But the Energy Minister tells Albertans that coal is good, that it's clean, and it provides jobs and tax revenue, and our coal is highly sought after. And as if to prove the point, last night the Economic Development Minister tells Albertans that he is actively seeking export markets for our coal. So to the Environment Minister, help us out here. Is coal good, bad, or does it just depend on which minister is speaking?
Honourable Minister of the Environment and Parks.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. There is a difference between thermal and metallurgical coal. Thank you.
For supplemental. Quiet, please. For supplemental.
Well, Mr. Speaker, given that the phasing out of coal-fired electricity is a key pillar of this government's climate leadership plan, and given that while we are shutting down our 18 coal-fired plants, some 2,400 coal-fired plants are either under construction or being planned worldwide, and given that the Economic Development Minister says he supports exporting our thermal coal to the Environment Minister. If Alberta's coal is burned in a power plant overseas, GHGs are still emitted. So why is it acceptable to simply shift GHG production to a different part of the same planet?
The Honourable Minister of Economic Development and Trade.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I'm happy to stand up and respond to this again. That our climate leadership plan, we're phasing out coal-fired electricity emissions, and that if the coal plants decide coal mining wants to continue their operations and look to potentially exporting, then they are completely entitled to do that, Mr. Speaker.
Second supplemental.
Well, Mr. Speaker, given that Canada is the world's third largest exporter of metallurgical coal, coal that is essentially making the steel that is needed for manufacture of things like, say, wind turbines, and given that Alberta has 8 proposed metallurgical coal projects that could generate $10 to $13 billion in government revenue, and their proponents have been waiting, in some cases for over a year, for any word on their applications to the Environment Minister. Why the delay, Minister? When might these job-creating enterprises anticipate a response from your ministry?
Good question.
Minister of Energy.
So, thank you for the question. So, with respect to metallurgical mines and export mines, this is not part of the coal phase-out, as we've said, but they do need to go through the process with the AER in consultation and getting the correct permits and all that before they can go, and they're treated just the same as any other energy project in Alberta.